As the President and Principal of King's College London, I think it's very important that I speak to the King's community in these times of challenge and change. We all know that the relationship between the United Kingdom and the European Union is very likely to change as a result of the recent referendum held here a few days ago. I'm here in the main to give a message to our community, our staff, our current students and our prospective students that King's remains as committed as it ever has been to being a great international university. We have staff and students from over 150 countries studying on our campuses here in London. We are absolutely committed to continuing to build and strengthen our relationship with the European Union. Our European staff, almost 30% of our academic staff, over 20% of all of our staff, and by European, I'm referring to staff who come from continental Europe, are a crucial part of our King's community, and we have many students at all levels of study from continental Europe. We welcome them. They are a crucial part of our life at King's. They enrich our community enormously, and we can't envisage a future without them studying with us and working with us here in London. We're absolutely committed to maintaining that in the ongoing journey of King's. Now, with those introductory remarks, I would like to make a few specific comments to staff, to current students, and to prospective students. To staff, I just want to reinforce again to our staff who come from continental Europe, you are part of us. Our commitment to you is absolute. Now, some things I can share with you, other things we don't know completely yet, but we're following developments, of course, very closely and doing our very best, both directly and through Universities UK, to influence events, to ensure that the importance of the university equation is fully understood by the individuals carrying out negotiations at a high level. So for staff, we're very confident that there's no immediate change for at least 2 years. With activation of Article 50, it takes 2 years minimum to work things through, and of course activation hasn't occurred yet. During that time, there's no change in anything that we know of. Now, beyond that, we are working very closely with employment and immigration lawyers to give all of our staff members, as quickly as we can, as much certainty as we can. Our understanding is that it is overwhelmingly likely that everyone working in the UK from continental Europe at the time of the referendum will be allowed to stay in this country with exactly the same conditions that they've always had going into the future. Individual staff members who've been here for 5 years or more are entitled to apply immediately for permanent residency, and we will give all possible support to individuals planning to go in that direction. If you've been here for 6 years, you can also apply for citizenship, but there's some complicating factors around that in terms of some countries in Europe don't allow dual citizenship. But permanent residency has no obligation of that type. It's quite compatible with maintaining primary citizenship of another country, and certainly I would urge staff who are applicable for that to think of applying. Now, staff who haven't been here for 5 years, we're working through the issues to give as much support as possible, but as I said a minute ago, our understanding is that all concerned are moving to give certainty to staff in that situation that the long-term residency in the UK is in no way compromised. We have very good arrangements now with employment and immigration lawyers. We're starting group sessions for people who wish to attend them, and we'll organise individual counselling for any staff member who wishes to avail themselves of that opportunity. I would now like to move on to students. Now, if I could start initially with current students at King's. Again, just to reiterate, you are a central part of the King's community. You are as welcome here in our community as you have ever been, which is welcome at the highest level. Your tuition fees will not alter for the time of your course. If your program has started, we are not going to increase anybody's fees until such time as you have finished your course. Please continue to study at King's in the normal way, doing everything that you would normally do. If you have any concerns or anxieties, speak to your tutor, but there's no reason whatsoever for you to have any concern. Can I now move on to future students? We are open for business as always. In our current round of recruitment of new students, we hope and expect that the very large number of brilliant students from the European Union we have across all of our courses at an undergraduate level and indeed postgraduate also, but undergraduate in the main I'm addressing here will continue to come to King's. We've received absolute assurance from the UK Student Loans Council that you will be able to access student loans in exactly the same way that domestic UK students can for the full duration of your course, 3 or 4 years. All other aspects of your course will remain the same and we will be as committed to supporting you and to welcoming you to London as we have always been. I now want to move on and just say a word about the Erasmus programme and about research. Now for Erasmus, the fantastic programme that links us to so many European universities, there's no immediate effect, no effect for at least 2 years, with ongoing ability to access that programme. Horizon 2020 and European Research Council grants also, our academics have full ability to access those programs for the next 2 years while negotiations go on around ongoing relationships with the European Union. Now, beyond that time, we are very hopeful, indeed confident, that there will continue to be full access to all European Union programmes, because that's one of the things we would confidently expect the UK government to be negotiated with the European Union in the negotiations that will go on after clause 50 of the Lisbon Treaty is activated. So just to reiterate again, King's is not only open for business to continental Europe, our staff and students who come from continental Europe are part of our core business. They're a core part of our wonderful university, and they bring to us a culture and a vitality that contributes enormously to making King's what it is. Current students, no change. Prospective students planning to start in September of this year, you're as welcome as ever you were. Student loans on domestic terms, completely accessible for the duration of your course. Our academics and our staff are enormously committed to looking after you when you come to London. So can I encourage you all to apply to King's and to come to London and have a brilliant time at our great university. To staff and students, thank you for listening. I know this is testing time, both in the UK and in Europe more generally, but King's is totally committed to our international journey as a great European university. Thank you for your attention.